Retrospectively invoice them. So anyway, we've got 20 wicked wings, and we've got a selection of sauces, which are starting off relatively.
I haven't heard about the horses, to be fair. What's going on?
There's a special surprise for round 6. That's when we bring the horses in. So, just for Matt Melville.
Suddenly got excited.
Anyway, this is getting out of control already. We need to
haven't even done a wing yet.
Bring some order back. So we've got the 20 wicked wings.
Come on,
we've got
giddy up.
5 sauces, which are going to increase in heat. And each of these rounds, we're going to bring a new guest up, and we've got 3 chicken from hell questions for them. Now, the twist to this is that whilst our guests only have to eat 1 wing each, Noel and I are going to consume every round. So we're working our way up, and I think the top one we've got, I don't know, it probably tops out somewhere at about 2 million Scovilles. So it's pretty hot.
It's supposed to be more, actually.
Is it more?
It's 3 million.
More, 3 million.
Apparently.
Okay, cool. So it should be really good fun, right? This should be great fun. But we're starting reasonably easy. This is it's as seen on Hot Ones. Apparently that's some kind of show about eating chicken wings with hot sauce. I don't know.
They nicked it from us.
Yeah. This is called the Adobo Loco Hawaiian Kahaloi Kid, which is a Hawaiian and ghost pepper sauce. Actually, I do quite like this sauce. It's got a little bit of a kick, Adam, but we're starting fairly even. And we've got Adam Winter back from the 4 Saucemen, who's going to take the first hit. So, gentlemen, are we ready?
We're ready.
We've got the first wing. Yeah. Ready? Here we go.
Thanks, guys.
Just sound effects so you know that we're eating the hot wings.
Good.
It's always so good when somebody chews right in your ear, isn't it?
Stephen Cook would be going mad right now. Steve, this is for you, mate.
It's actually really not. I really like this. Isn't this good? It's good sauce, right? Mm.
Yeah.
Right. So, Adam Winter, here come your chicken from hell questions.
Yep, fire them in.
Oh, I didn't write them down. Hold on. Let's borrow Noel's sheet. What is your favourite 4 Saucemen product?
Oh. I've got to say it's our original pork rub. Yeah, that's my favourite.
Is that because it's the original or because...
Yeah, probably. There's a bit of nostalgia there, I think.
First place.
When we were at Meat Stock 2017, first time up, we got a second place for our ribs. Next year we got a first place for the ribs. And then Pit Bros used it in 2019 and got a first. So, yeah, it's done really well. And it is the original. It's the one we first put on the market. 2 years ago we had 1 rub, which was that one.
Awesome. Where it all started.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what is your favourite rum and Q rub?
I actually think the Bull Dust is really good. I like that product. It's a good product. Really good. Matt and I actually originally years ago had a coffee in Newmarket and had a chat about where things were going and what we were doing, and Matt tried our pork rub, and it was nice to see a bit of, between the two of us, a bit of chat. So and we still do chat, and we chat regularly about what's going on.
It's good for people to know that you chat as well, right? Because I think there's an automatic, it's them and us, but it's not, is it? It's one community, isn't it?
Oh, sometimes.
Frenemies.
Now, how's that hot sauce? Like, kind of a tickly, right? It's a good tickle in the mouth, I think. It's a nice...
I think you could have done better.
Well, it is round 1. Remember, we've got 4 more to go. Yeah. We're letting you off easy, Adam.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What makes you happiest in barbecue?
Sitting next to my offset with a beer in my hand, throwing some sticks in.
Can't beat that, can you?
Yeah, pretty
Very
cool.
therapeutic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Can't beat that. Well, Adam, you've kicked us off for the first one, so you are done, and we're now going to welcome Adam up to the stage, the podium, the studio table, Philippa Steibel, PJ from Joint Smokers, and we're taking it up a level here.
Hooray.
We're going with the Cullies. Fuck me, that's hot sauce. Hot sauce. So we're going from kindergarten to the last year of high school in one go.
All right, let's go.
And it's a bit dribbly in the bottle, so I think it's going to come out quite fast. We might get quite a lot
I've
on
had
here.
this. It's
I hate it when it's dribbly at the bottom.
It's
a
quite
ride.
warm, isn't it?
Jesus, mate.
Do you guys
So-
have to eat the whole wing every time you do
you
this
just have
as well?
to eat the good bit of.
Maybe eat the
That's not
bit
for
with
me.
the sauce on it.
Right. It's a lot of
Yeah.
chicken.
Just kind of eat the saucy bit. This is yours. Here's your one.
Thank you, sir.
I gave you the extra big
Thank
one.
you, sir.
That's what I say to all the ladies.
Okay.
Yay.
I see what you've done there.
So,
Yeah.
guys, this is the Cully's. Fuck me, that's hot sauce. If you haven't had this sauce, I don't know what they make it with. Let's have a look. Red bell peppers. Well, that's pretty easy. Kiwi fruit. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Carolina Reaper. Shit. And that's pretty much it. It's Carolina Reaper and pepper, coconut, nectar, lemon juice. So this should be quite punchy.
All right.
So are we ready?
To good-looking people like us.
It's good-looking people like us. Philippa Steibel, here is your chicken from hell. Let's
Cheers,
go.
let's go. Okay.
That's a step up.
All right. I've just spat chicken all over the studio table, which I'll have to clear up in a minute because that was quite hot. And remember, Noel, I will remind you, and I'll remind all of our guests, we have a no drinks policy on 10 burning questions.
I don't think Adam obeyed that rule. I'm not going to lie.
And we might be enforcing that here. That's getting quite a burn. I'm getting quite a burn here, so that's a good sauce. So I'm going to get on with this.
It's hot.
Philippa,
Yes, sir.
aside from the joint smoker's pit, which is a thing of beauty when you roll that thing into the thing, and now I'm just filibustering so that you've
Thank you.
allowing it to build in your mouth and get that spice going. Oh, shit. It's really hot.
I've got it all over my lips as well.
So did I. What's the one competition item that you can't do without?
Apart from your husband.
Actually, well, I would say I'm pretty sure I've seen you at competitions without your husband. So he's not a competition item you can't do without.
Probably the chili bin full of goodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Full of goodies. Yeah. Usually sponsors product, but no, definitely
Beers.
beers.
I could do with some of that sponsor's
Yeah, that'd
product
be really
right now,
good.
but we're not allowed.
Yeah.
We did take that from 1 to 100, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's a big step up, mate. That was a shit call, to be fair.
So no. Yeah, no, definitely the chili bin with ice and beers. Cold ice.
I would, before Noel asks you your second question, I just want to say to Michael Cook, this one's really hot, and you're down for another 3 rounds' time. I'd be pretty worried. I'm in pain now. So, well, question number 2, Noel, for Philippa.
Philippa, should we have an open pork competition?
Absolutely. And you know why? Because
Why?
Electric Steve cooks pork, not me. So yes, fuck yeah.
Electric Steve.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting, though, right?
He says
Because-
hi, by the way. I told
Oh.
him that he's been talked about a bit. And yeah,
Eh?
pork any cut. Absolutely.
It'd be
I think that'd be
amazing,
awesome.
I think
Yeah.
that's interesting because at Smoke on the Coast we had open beef, which was cool. But we talked about open pork before, and would the belly beat shoulder? How's it going to work? Are people going to do multiple things? I think it'd be really interesting to have a go. So, I ate
keen
some
for
more chicken, and that was a real mistake. I didn't think there was any sauce on that bit, and there was. Shit on a stick.
It's your lips. It's your lips, I reckon. Where it gets you.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. All right, we talked a little bit about this before. What's your barbecue tip for the Christmas cook?
We always cook a turkey. So I would say brine your turkey is probably the thing I would.
Got to brine it.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Don't even
100%.
try without it.
I tried without it. It didn't go very well.
So brine your turkey, and I think Noel mentioned it a little bit earlier before as well. Just cook way ahead of time. There's nothing worse than being absolutely starving, having too many beverages, and getting to the end of the day and not having any food. So yeah,
I don't think I've ever had a turkey that doesn't take longer than I think it will. Yeah.
so, yeah. Brine your turkey.
It's a big bird.
It's a big bird.
Yeah.
Well, Philippa, you have survived your chicken from hell. Up
Well,
next,
mate, thank you.
Mr. Derrick Paull is joining us at the table. And when I recall that when Derrick was on Barbecue Base, I think we were in COVID, weren't we?
Close to it, or just
Yeah,
out
close
of it or
to it.
something.
We still weren't able to record in person.
No, I was
that
stuck on my
night.
couch, the comfort of my couch.
For that one, we weren't able to get Derrick any Dragon's Fury, which is, as the regular listeners know, is our usual sauce. Am I skipping ahead? So we
like
thought what we do. It's all right. We thought what we do is bring Derrick in for some Dragon's Fury, because you haven't really tried this on this one yet. So I'm going to put, and this is our regular one. You can hear me. I already sound like I've got the cold because my body is now pushing out every single toxin it can find.
Before you do that, I'm doing these ones.
Oh, Noel's coming around. He doesn't trust me with the...
No, I trust you implicitly.
he doesn't trust me with the Dragon's Fury, so he wants to make sure Derrick gets a good wallop.
Oh, that's quite a bit actually.
Oh, that is good.
I hope everyone's having the same dose, of course. But
It's a little bit for me.
Alex, my memory's a bit shady of Napier, but weren't you somewhat heavy-handedly involved in me eating a whole scorpion chili?
I may have been involved in letting some people eat. Was that a tiny?
Noel can't. You can't pour it and then take away the one with the least on it, mate. At least give it to Alex.
I may have been involved in distributing some scorpions at Napier, but I think if you watch the video, which is on the Barbecue Base YouTube page, your channel, I should say, you will see that you are quite a willing participant in that experiment. So I'm not going to take any blame here. I'll take blame for this chicken wing idea because it was fucking stupid. But I'm won't
liking
take
the idea of
any
the chicken
idea.
wing. But I think Forbes needs a call out though for making making plain faces, telling me that it wasn't hot. That
was an amazing stitch up. To be fair,
that was
Forbes,
phenomenal.
well
It
done,
was probably
well done.
one of my moments of 2021, to be honest.
100%.
In that, and if you really should go and watch the video. You should go watch the video because there's an awesome moment in the video. It's probably about a couple of minutes in, after Derrick's been in pain for some time, and he looks at Forbes. And if you don't know Forbes is a kind of he's a Scottish guy. He has a big beard. He looks a bit like one of the dwarves that defend the mountain in Lord of the Rings, right? It's kind of what he looks like.
He's stout.
He looks like Hagrid with no hair.
Take your pick of that kind of description, right? And he is sitting there quietly, just observing. And Derrick says to him at one point, "Have you done one of these?" And Forbes looks him straight in the eye and says, "Yes. It's effing horrible." And at that point, he breaks down into pain, allowing Derrick to see that he's been completely duped by Forbes. And it's a moment of comedic like gold. Brilliant. So please go watch that video.
And I think if anyone wants to know why Meat Smoke Eat is no longer a team,
Now,
Chilligate hashtag.
now this one probably needs no explanation. Fire Dragon chilies.
OG. Yeah.
Dragon's Fury, the one we do every show. It's a motherfucker, isn't it? Really, it's a really hot. It's the world's hottest natural chili sauce. No sort of additions and oils. Yep. Carolina Reapers, ghost pepper, scorpions,
All the super hots. All
it's
the
a
red
fun one.
super hots.
So
Yeah.
we're doing that now. So I'm just gonna
Cheers, boys.
there's a little show of the camera to what we're doing. So
that's the camera there.
there's a camera there. So
Smash the wing.
in we go.
Fuck.
Oh,
It's a massive cock, this. Every time.
I'm
I do. Daily.
I'm once again regretting my choices in life.
Reapers are horrible.
That's a hot sauce. Very tasty sauce, of course, for Fire Dragon chilies. But that is a hot sauce. Derrick Paull, here are your chicken from hell questions. Who will win the SCA steak competition in 2021?
Matt Melville.
Oh, a big call.
But he's got to turn up for comps to win it, to be fair.
I've heard that Rum and Q are going to sponsor him for the year. And as long as he keeps calling it a glaze, not a sauce.
So big words there, big words coming down from Derrick. He's made
That's
his
an
call.
actual very good point that you make. Yeah, glaze.
Normally I'm closer to the door when I make those sort of calls.
So, mate, what's better for you, competing or promoting?
Nothing beats standing on a stage, getting a placing for something.
Yeah.
Something that you've worked hard for.
Hmm.
So
Competing.
I feel like promoting is almost like a, if you can't do, teach. If you can't cook, promote. But no, definitely like the competing the side of it of achieving it.
Yeah.
How's the Fury? How's the Dragon's Chili, Fire Dragon Chili treating you, Derrick?
Was there chili in that?
Oh, big words. Big words.
Got a teaspoon?
Do you want another one? All right, Derrick's having a second wing. He didn't think there was enough heat.
I just want
on
another
that
hot
one.
wing.
So we're going to let Derrick have another wing
Yeah.
before.
Go on. Oh, there we go.
So we've got one more question for Derrick, but I want to see him eat that entire. Yeah, that should be interesting.
Mate, he's got no gag reflex. Did you notice that? Fucking hell,
No.
Derrick. I'm slightly aroused.
I didn't notice it, but I know Matt Melville noticed it.
Matt noticed it before it even went in his mouth.
So, this is running away with us. How's that now, Derrick? Has that got a bit more heat? No?
I'm good.
Okay, bastard. What is being...
Whoever has that's going to be in real trouble.
Mate, we know it's going to hurt coming out, so he'll keep.
Yeah. What is better? What is being cooked for Christmas in your house, and who's doing it?
Probably no barbecue on Christmas.
I think I'm banned from barbecue on Christmas Day as well.
We've got like family tradition of strawberries and ice cream and beignet au fromage for breakfast, and then whatever everyone feels like cooking that year, but generally no barbecue.
No barbecue.
Big
On
lunch,
Christmas
or
Day.
do you do a dinner? What's
All
your
day.
all day? Just grazing.
So literally strawberries and ice cream for breakfast, and we don't stop
And you're
until
a-
you fall over later.
A
Nice.
keen fisherman, so there's got to be some fish amongst all that, has there?
Yeah,
Usually?
the in-laws are pescatarians, so there's always fish and prawns and seafood. Yeah, so
Sounds shit.
yeah, we're going to be in Turangi, so I should have me some trout as well. So
Yeah. What
We're
time are you serving?
Now, I'm going to say I'm thoroughly disappointed in Derrick as a guest. He has got almost no reaction to the Dragon's Fury at all, and I can see sweat rolling down Noel's nose for the first time I've ever seen him react like this. I'm in a fair bit of trouble,
That happened when he ate the last wing, to be fair.
so we're going to move on.
well, it's
And
been a
we're-
pleasure.
It's been a pleasure with you as well, Derrick. We're going to move on
Thanks, Derrick.
and welcome back up Matthew Melville, Rum and
Hey,
Q.
Melville. Here we go.
And we're moving on again, and this is one that Derrick brought along.
Oh, was it?
This is called the Spicy Shark.
Bring that, Derrick.
6-fin series, the Spicy Shark, with a slogan: "Eat the heat."
Eat the heat.
Eat the heat. So it should be fairly
Beats
interesting.
Smearing the heat, doesn't it?
Yeah. So let's see what this one's
Enough of you,
like.
mate.
All right, mate. Fucking pipe down in the cheap seats, motherfucker.
And I think for this one, now last time, and it's apt, I think, that you're sitting up here, Matt, because last time we recorded in a studio, when we did the first 10 burning questions, we let our producer that day enjoy some of the.
It's a lot, mate.
Yeah, I don't think this. I'm going to go. This is not that hot. That's why I'm going to put enough on. So we let our producer have some, and I think today
look
we've
real
got
good, doesn't
Joseph producing for us.
Oh, Joe.
So Joe's
Big
producing
Joe.
with us. I'll give you a small.
Give him a
one,
serviette, mate.
But I think
Yeah.
we'll encourage our producer to enjoy it with us. So we're just passing one over. Here's
The colour's quite disturbing, isn't it?
Here's one for Matthew. It does kind of look like somebody's diarrheaed on the chicken wing,
Has that got a bone in that or what?
potentially.
You see what he does to me, look.
I saw that.
So
Doesn't look like a wing, does it?
this one, we're going the Spicy Shark. It's like an American hot sauce. It says extreme heat, and it's got 6 shark fins, and the last one is on fire. So
Why
I guess
would you use a shark to demonstrate heat?
I don't know, but they have, and that's what we're going to enjoy.
We into
So-
this now? Or?
Yeah, here comes the
Cheers.
We're going to cheers
the
this?
spicy shark.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see what this one's like. We'll
On
see
you
how
go.
we go, and then we'll get into it, shall we? So here we go again.
Smells awful.
It's got kind of a smoky taste.
It does, doesn't it?
Polo. Polo?
I'm not offended. No, I'm not offended.
We'll see. So far, this one's not too bad, which is good because I know what's coming last, and that one's horrendous. But how are you doing, Joe? He's kind of unable to talk, but giving us some encouraging hand signals. So I'm going to say he's doing okay. Oh, there's a little bit of heat coming through now. Yeah,
It's a builder.
is
I
it a
think-
builder, Derrick? Is it a builder? Yeah.
I think the smoke has really mellowed it out, really.
It's good though.
It has. It's
Quite
Got to
tasty.
say,
tastes a lot better than it looks.
I quite like it. I quite like it,
I like that.
but it's quite warm-ish. Okay. Oh, no, why don't you kick us off? I've got chicken in my mouth.
So, Maddie, favourite competition on the circuit and why?
That's easy, mate. I said I like to cook on grass. Cumu's been that comp that's always, enabled us to cook on grass. So, with the exception of, smoke on the coast, my firm favourite would be Cumu because, you and I were at the first one.
We were.
We GC'd that one actually, mate.
Such a good comp that was.
That was a huge comp.
We did.
We got really, really messed up at that comp.
2 days, no sleep.
2 days, no sleep. You nearly threw the brisket in the bin.
I did. Yeah.
We saved that.
2 briskets.
We saved you from throwing that in the bin, and I think did that
placed
win or place first? But that that first comp was on asphalt. It's funny seeing Andy Rowe's tent blow down the oval. That was a highlight. But yeah, I mean, Cumu for me has always been that beautiful, and you, because it's public orientated as well, you get a lot of the, and not to put a demographic or a genre on barbecue, but you see those guys with the mullets and they're drinking piss and they're wearing thongs and they're having a great time walking past, shaking hands.
I do like Daniel Tate. He's a great guy.
I don't know. For me, if you're going to have public interaction at a comp, I think Cumu is that real right demographic.
Yeah. I think the way they set up the pit areas as well with the gates, so it's
Yep.
not easy to just walk in if you're the public. You kind of have to be invited in and let in.
Yep.
I think it's pretty cool as well, isn't it?
And you know what they do at Cumu is they get a little white line marker and they mark out the 6x6.
Yeah.
How easy is that? We're one of the few comps where we have a clear defined area, so everybody knows
So you don't have to mow it then.
you don't have to mow it. You right, mate?
It's built, that one. I tell you, it's building, and I've
Who's
got
a
some.
sweaty
Is
fucking
there enough?
now?
Is there enough for another one?
Yeah, I can do another
I'll
one.
stab.
Oh yeah, you should try some of this one.
Try different.
Oh, we're going to the last one.
Well, no, you are. We're doing that next. But yeah, it's building. It's definitely. I've got some
That's
between
beautiful, actually.
my gum and my
Right, that one.
my gum and the top. The inner top lip.
Geez, you're going to need a straw or something to get that out, toothpick or something. How old's that bottle?
It's not coming out.
It's not that
super
old. It's
easy,
only
is
just
it?
come out. It will
Here it
go.
comes.
It will go
That looks awful.
quicker.
I wanted another repeat of the last one.
Flatten that.
This one will repeat for you.
Yeah, so to answer your question shortly, Cumu. Cumu is my favourite.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll have
so
to say
we're letting Matt skip ahead because we're doing this one next with Mike Cook, but we'll see how Matt goes with the last dab, which is
Like
the
peanut butter, doesn't it?
Reaper Triple X. We'll see how he goes. Matt, brisket or open beef for comps?
Open beef.
Why is that?
Don't get me wrong, I understand that brisket is the pinnacle of barbecue and it's something it's that holy grail that everybody wants to be able to cook. But as a judge, I always put my myself in the seat of the judge, and what would I rather eat? Would I rather eat what the cook wants to serve me, or what the cook has to serve me? And I'd rather eat what that guy wants to serve me. And more time, you get short rib, you get cheek. It's really I think it's a better way to display your skills.
How's that wing going, mate?
This one's fucking hot.
That is a massive ball bag, that one. So just so you know, that's called the Last Dab. So this is the latest generation or next generation Reaper, called the Reaper X.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently unofficially measured at 3.2 million Scovilles.
What's that?
Just about to be ratified by the Guinness World Records, and that's got 3 different versions in it. It's got the red, the yellow, and the peach. Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty rough.
Last question for Matt, and then we let him go. We let Michael up here.
Mate, with it being what you're best known for, will soft cock always be your favourite?
Will soft cock always be my favourite?
Yeah.
Well, you know how soft cock came about, right? We started with hot cock. Andy Rowe gave us that name, by the way.
Yeah.
And we found we're getting a little bit of heat on the, it was too hot. Can you dial it back? That's all I can taste is chili. So it was a natural decision to call the next one soft cock.
No chili. Well, hardly any chili. Yeah.
So it's the same recipe, but we dial back the heat. I love it. It's good on wings, and I forget the question. I'm starting to sort of travel to another.
Will soft
area.
cock always be your favourite?
I think we found out that soft cock will always be Matt Melville's favourite. I think he has a soft spot for some soft cock.
One more. What's your favourite full Saucemen rub?
I have to say, I've tasted your latest one, the rub, and I think that's really clever because, when you where we're at, it's all about pack and flavouring.
Yeah.
But the ingredients label's got to read, right? So you've steered away from the MSG, which I think is really clever, and they've packed in that umami.
Tsunami. He's really struggling.
But you packed in the flavour of those competition rubs like White Lightning. You've done it a different way, and I think it's really clever.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt, thanks very much for
Thanks
joining
very much,
us. Well done. And now we're moving quickly onto the. I'm really starting to sweat now. Like I was. That last one built. It didn't start off too hot, but it definitely built, right? Now we're doing a special here because, as regular listeners to the show will know, Leon Hassapladakis, Noel's prize-winning son, who beats him at most competitions that he goes to,
He does now.
is joining us for this. So I've just put some of this, the Last Dab, Hot Ones, the Last Dab Triple X hot sauce, which is, as Noel said, is the Reaper X, which we're saying is about, 3 million Scovilles, right? And we welcome.
I hope this hurts.
We welcome back up
For you.
Michael Cook, who is quite good with heat, I believe.
Forced into it.
So he's quite good
Take
with.
it easy. Oh, what? That's not my bit.
He's quite good with heat. That's your bit.
100% your bit.
Just make sure we get all of that.
Mate, it was
off
never
the
going to be. No, it's never going to be easy.
spatula. This is Noel's. So we're
Have we got milk or a spew bucket?
just getting some of this onto Noel's as well. Just spread it out a little bit here, so we evenly handed with everybody. That's Noel's. There's mine. There's a little bit. No, we'll put a bit more. We will. Oh,
I'm
geez, that
scared
was
of
too much.
jalapenos.
Oh, that was
FYI.
quite a lot.
That was too much. I think I put on mine. I'm in trouble here because it's all now sunk into the certain crispy crumb of the various wings, and
I told him to say one.
I think it would be remiss to say to not tell you all how everybody's quite interested in the studio of how this is going to go, because I think this one comes with a certain. Oh, that's not enough for you, Noel. Sorry, no, you need a bit
Sorry,
more.
just while we're waiting.
Smells
So,
like
Leon, how do you feel about the
fire.
quantity of that on your wing compared
done
to
me
what
dirty
Alex
there,
he has done you dirty? Eh?
Are you speaking
This
to
is
the
a
mic, Leon?
challenge.
You're on air here. How are you feeling about this one, Leon?
I'm not too good. You've done me pretty dirty.
Well, Leon, I believe that you've shown me up many times. Many times.
Today to do it again.
So I'm quite worried about this. I'm not sure. This is a lot of sauce on these.
Derrick, can you just get a picture of? I mean, that's what he's done to Leon. Look,
It just came out quickly.
it's just.
It came out quickly.
These are
You used a
terrible.
spatula.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is a lot. Okay, so
Cheers,
we're
boys.
ready. This is the last dab. Triple X Reaper X.
Cheers, boys.
3.2 million Scoville units.
That's fucking horrible already. Mike, how is it for you?
I'm still going, bro.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I went balls deep, and oh wow, yeah, I took the whole chicken wing. Yeah, that's got some go, bro.
That's
Punchy.
Oh, bro, surely it's gonna stop soon.
Leon. How are you doing?
It's not too bad initially, but I'm not gonna jinx it before it gets bad.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming in.
It's coming. It's definitely coming.
Holy shit! It's coming in. This is not. This is. This could be the worst podcast we've ever done. It's the worst idea I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a tissue.
And remember, we've got a no drink policy.
No drink policy.
All right, flavour wise, it's definitely not as good as the last one,
No.
but it is definitely creeping.
Holy shit!
Um,
It's hot.
if
It's
I
very,
fall-
very hot.
if I fall, can someone catch me?
It is.
I'm all for it.
It's kind of.
The whole wing.
Preferably in the mouth area.
It's like somebody has got a JCB or a tractor full of knives and is dragging it across my tongue and my lips right now. It's pretty hot, and I know the air conditioning in the studio doesn't work, but it's like I'm sitting in Dante's Inferno right now.
Mate, mine feels like Melville jacquarding his chicken right now.
Yeah, I'm good. Just had a wicked wing.
like you're jacquarding your chicken.
That is warm. Everybody who went before us is feeling pretty good about themselves right
I
now.
mean, should Mike's eyes look like that?
They always do.
Mike's in
This is just normal tears.
a fair bit of trouble. Okay, Michael Cook from the Cook
Go.
Cartel.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. Just not
I'm
here.
going first.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Who's
Nope.
the better cook? You, Stephen, or
Don't breathe out. Don't breathe out.
the captain?
Oh, God.
I am
Do I dare say
slowly
it?
dying.
It depends on what you're cooking.
No,
Overall. Oh, God.
Will
me.
yeah, back yourself.
Yeah,
back yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till
No,
Steve listens to this.
Steve is a Steve is a brunt cooker, which what I would call your barbecues, your solid meats. But he's got no idea on how to plate. He's got no idea on other flavors. Sorry, Steve. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
How's
But
that?
no, his solid proteins are sorry, I got to keep swallowing my phlegm. Yeah, not that attractive. No, his barbecue's taken off in the last year. Some of the stuff that I've eaten that he's produced is epic. But he doesn't dive out into your normal eating. I don't know, make a salad tasty. He wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't take a bar of it.
He definitely
Do a
wouldn't.
pasta.
He wouldn't airbrush
He wouldn't
meringue, would
make
he?
pasta. He wouldn't airbrush.
No.
Nah, that's
Or
not him.
gold
So he's a
leaf
brunt
taco.
cooker, and he's very talented at that.
Yeah, he is.
He stays in his lane, and I think he knows his lane. Yeah, but he's yeah. It's I'd say it's a bit 50-50. I'm a little bit outside of his lane, but yeah, I don't know. You got to back yourself. So yeah, me.
100%.
You have to say your forte with the SCA. I mean, the stuff that you bring to the SCA.
Yeah. So my SCA
So-
ideas, I guess, because of my background with signage and vision and trying to look at things and make sure it's balanced. I guess that's where I sort of come in. Don't get me wrong, Stephen's a designer, and he designs some pretty wicked shit. But his brunt cooking, as what I call for his meat cooking, is pretty on point.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I was just thinking, because it's really hot, this one, and we've got 3 pieces of chicken left.
Bro, let's just do it again. Don't be a bitch.
We should add to this, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's do one of everything.
Should we we'll make a little special one for the very last question, right?
Maybe,
For
yeah,
everybody. a little bit of
Fury
fury.
One of
And-
everything.
Because it's
One
not
of those 3, the last 3.
make a
Matt
rainbow,
loves
says
Matt
Matt Melville
rainbows.
from the cheap seats.
That little commentary there segues nicely into SCA
Yeah.
or NZBA for you.
Oh, wow. The last season with SCA has been pretty cool for me because that was my background in cooking. I like to make things look cool and taste pretty amazing at the same time. The comrades, the people I've met through NZ Barbecue is just incredible. I enjoy the NZBA, but I like to have my flair with the SCA. Having them combined like we did at the Smoke on the Coast was pretty much perfect. Yeah, I got to have my shine on the Saturday. The kids were Saturday afternoon. That was epic to watch. And then just go with the brunt cooking, as in ABA cooking.
I'm gonna put the heat on you here now.
Yeah, do
Let's
it.
choose one.
Yeah, do it. One. Straight.
to
Quick
do
fire.
Straight up.
Send it.
What's it gonna be? SCA or NZBA?
Yeah. SCA.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
there he
I
is.
want that ring.
There
I
it
want
is.
that ring.
Yeah.
That's I would be lying if it wasn't SCA. I like the creative side of it. So yeah, and that hunt for the ring. I know that we're at the moment kind of trying to separate ourselves away from Australia, but not quite there. But yeah, that's I want that ring. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we've decided that we're not quite hot enough yet. So we're going with the monster wing. The monster wing or the monster chicken has the last dab. It has Dragon's Fury. And it has Carlo Kid on it. So it's Ghost Pepper, Scorpions, Reapers, Reaper X. I think this one should probably put us all over the edge.
The finisher.
Maybe into hospital.
I thought I'd bite a bit that didn't have any sauce on, but it did.
So, look here, before we ask Michael Cook his last question,
Yeah. See you tomorrow, boys.
let's get this down us. I would say, in the history of bad ideas,
That was a terrible idea. Fuck.
this is right up there in bad ideas. This is the equivalent.
I've done some dumb shit in my time. Quite a lot of dumb shit.
I'm not entirely sure what it's equivalent of.
Man, I'm sweating like a fucking.
Nah,
it's
that's
just-
different. What the fuck did you add to that?
It was a combination of the last 3.
Yeah,
sure.
it's go time. Okay.
I'm not. Do we have medics in the building? No medics.
Have you got milk?
PJ saying no medics, no milk. So unfortunately, Michael, you just got to have to gut this one out. Would you rather win?
Not be here?
That's
Or not be
obvious. Oh, that's hot, isn't it? I mean, that's
Yeah,
really
that's,
hot.
That's deep.
That's
That's all over the end of my tongue. That's painful.
that's fucking horrendous.
I'm in a lot of pain. I'm doing pretty well. I would agree, Matt. I'm doing pretty well.
What he doesn't
That
know
was stupid.
is that I've entered him into the New Zealand Chilean Championship.
Do I drink?
So, would you rather? No drink. Would you rather win the 2021 Team of the Year and never compete again, or always come second
2021 champion of the year.
and walk away?
100%. Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last.
Full send.
Yeah, straight away.
Full fucking
There's no
send.
two ways
Yeah,
about it. No. I'd come and I would be the pest at shows.
You mean me?
I would. I reckon me, Jim Tom, the captain. He would have to be there somewhere.
Yeah.
He'd be. Yeah, he'd be there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we'd probably need a female. I think maybe I could. Tracy. I reckon I could drag Tracy into it, but no, absolutely. For us, it's GC is the goal to take out a season like the previous two. I don't even know what I'm saying really, but take the season, bro. Screw second.
I tell you,
It sucks being second.
my ears are sweaty.
My ears are hurting.
The last that monster wing may have been a real mistake.
Yeah, I'm struggling, bro.
The triple
Serious
hit,
mistake,
the
mate.
triple hit of those is quite painful.
I didn't even get a wing. I got a fucking drumstick, mate.
I'm starting to sweat from my eyeballs now, listeners. Imagine that. I'm sweating from my eyeballs. So look, that's it. That's the end of the. Oh my god, that is the end of the barbecue base. Season 1, we made it. No, we made it.
We made it, mate. We made it.
We made it to the end of season 1. Oh my god.
Did we make it though?
Yeah. I don't.
We almost made it.
Almost.
The first one didn't have that much heat.
Almost made
Way
it.
more. My nose is going.
Okay. Thanks to NZME for hosting us. Thanks to Joe for producing today, putting up with
Cheers,
us.
Joe.
Yeah.
You might be having a little bit of last dab. There's a little bit of chicken skin here for you with some last dab on it. You're looking like you could really get into that. Thanks to Hancock's and Jack Daniels for providing some refreshments for us. That's very much appreciated.
Refreshments.
All our guests for joining us. Philippa Steibel from Joint Smokers, Matt Melville from Rum and Q, Adam and Sarah Winter from the Four Saucemen, Derrick Paull. What are you from now? You're Pure Q Fireboard promoter extraordinaire.
The undefeated, undisputed SCA champion of New Zealand.
2021,
Yeah.
second place,
2021
SCA.
SCA stake.
Love it.
Champion.
Luke Seeney, head of the NZBA, Godfather of New Zealand Barbecue.
And obviously Ken Van Mackelberg, here in spirit. Thanks for supporting us with all the hot sauces and
Exactly.
the
And
community as a whole.
the one and only Michael Cook,
Yeah.
younger brother
The
Mate.
champ.
from the Cook Cartel for joining us.
They
from
call me the
last
big
bit.
dog. I'll do autographs, just not the next 10 to 15. I
Leon.
need to sit down or...
Leon, the success Hapasaplodakis,
Still has another drink.
who showed us up again. But thanks everybody for coming and joining us. Thanks for the support on the series. Please do follow Barbecue Base on Facebook, Meat Mafia Collective on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and YouTube. I remembered them all. If you get really desperate, you can come and find me, Burnt Beginnings, on Facebook and Instagram. I'm in such pain now. I'm literally sweating
From
all
everywhere.
over. It's
Yeah.
not fun. Don't do what we just did, guys. It's just not fun. It's a stupid idea. We'll do it next year. 2021 Christmas special. We're totally doing this again.
We're kicking the new year off with this, aren't
Oh,
we?
it was horrendous, but we're going to do it again. Honestly, how on fire are you?
Mate, that was pretty bad, that last
Give
one.
me another wicked wing.
Another one.
We're out of wicked wings.
All right, here we go.
To the bar.
We're in trouble.
That last one was a fucking...
The last one, eh? Holy shit.